School. I'm Justin.
And I'm George.
And we are
Fstv. We bring you the latest news, education, sports, and happenings
in and around Florence or school.
To start off our show, here's Grace with information about the lip sync.
Attention students in grades 4 through 8. It's the last day to sign up for the epic lip sync battle. That's right, today is the last day to submit your act for the lip sync. Make sure you list a first choice song and a second choice song. Lip sync coordinations and school administration have final approval on song choices. Your song or skit must be limited to 2.5 minutes, and be sure to include your song lyrics, or if you'll be doing a comedy skit, include a script. And please make sure that all of your lyrics or scripts are appropriate for family entertainment. The night of the epic lip sync battle is March 4th, Friday. Lip sync rehearsal dates will be February 11th, 22nd, 26th, 29th, and March 2nd from 3:15 to 5:30 p.m. Not only is this sure to be a fun-filled event, but all proceeds will go directly to the 8th grade class.
Thanks, Grace. I always loved the lip sync.
Yeah, the lip sync is okay, but too bad we couldn't have an amateur comedy night instead. Speaking of which, where's George?
Here's George with George's jokes.
Hi, I'm George with George's jokes. Where does the king keep his armies? Up his sleeves. This one goes out to Max. What do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back? A stick.
Oh, George.
Those are funny.
Here's Grace with Would You Rather. Would you rather meet Tom Brady or Rob Gronkowski?
I couldn't choose between either one. I'd rather meet both of them because they're both strong athletes and have really good characters and have done well for the Patriots. So it would be a very tough decision. So I would like to meet both.
Would you rather meet Rob Gronkowski or Tom Brady?
Rob Gronkowski.
Why?
I just like him better.
Would you rather meet Tom Brady or Rob Gronkowski?
Oh, boy. I think Rob Gronkowski.
Why?
Well, he's a big dude. I'd like to see how big he really is, and he's kind of crazy, and I'm kind of that way too, so I think we'd have a good time together.
Tom Brady or Rob Gronkowski?
I'd rather meet Tom Brady because of his work ethic. He works really hard in football to get where he wants to be, and it's won him 4 Super Bowls, so I think that's pretty cool.
Would you rather meet Tom Brady or Rob Gronkowski?
Tom Brady.
Why?
He's the greatest quarterback of all time, the greatest football player that's ever lived, and my personal hero.
Would you rather meet Tom Brady or Rob Gronkowski?
Oh, easy, Rob Gronkowski.
Why?
Because he's better.
Thanks, Grace. I actually had dinner with Gronk once in Aruba. Well, actually, he was just in the same restaurant as we were. Does that count?
That counts in my book. Here's Maddie with pop culture.
Can you believe that people are all wrapped up in fur? Like, yes, I like fur, but not all the time. I understand that it's cold outside, but you don't have to wear fur every day. Almost every top designer this season has incorporated the pelts and skins that were once viewed as elitist and taboo. Experts believe fur's recent popularity is due to new young designers using it more. Plus, there is a greater use of fur in casual wear, and choices of fur in bright colors and on accessories. The concerns over fur haven't gone away. Last year, animal rights advocates demonstrated against Kim Kardashian, Rihanna, and Lady Gaga for wearing furs. Fur wearers on Instagram are often greeted with negative remarks. The Humane Society and People for Ethical Treatment of Animals have policies against the use of fur, but nothing has stopped the trend from roaring back. Girls feel fabulous in fur, stated one new designer.
Thanks, Maddie. I'm surprised, considering we've had such a mild winter so far, until now.
That's true, Christina. Our Max sat down with the chess champions Max and Winston to see just how these two brothers play chess.
Hi, I'm Max, and I'm here with Max and Winston, and I'm going to interview them about their chess champion. What inspired you to start playing, and how long have you guys been playing?
Well, I've been playing since kindergarten, and I was taught chess by a friend in kindergarten, and I just really enjoyed it, so I decided to start playing seriously. I started playing chess when I was in kindergarten too, and my dad or my brother taught me, and I tried it out, and I liked it, so now I'm playing it more.
Okay. Why do you guys like chess so much?
Well, it's a fun game, and it's actually difficult. Most people think it's pretty easy, but it's actually a hard game, and there's a lot that you have to think about during a match.
Well, I like it because you have to think ahead of your opponent and plan your whole game out, not just focus on the next move, because that takes up too much time. And you gotta plan it out so you can play moves quicker. Okay, thank you. What are some of your strategies that you guys use?
Well, I'll just try and outplay the opponent, and hopefully I can get a good position and try and win the game. I try to get into a more open position and then attack through the center.
Okay, I like that. What were the most what were some of the very competitive opponents you guys have had?
Well, in Greece, those were definitely very tough opponents. I played opponents from 11 different countries, and it was a good experience. And yeah, Greece, there was lots of opponents, and all of them were tough to beat. None of them were easy. And
what are your future plans for chess?
well, I'd like to keep playing for a while, and hopefully I can still be playing later, and then I can just enjoy chess for the rest of my life. I'm hoping that I can get to master level and then play a little longer. Then if I can't reach higher, then I'll still play though, 'cause it's fun.
Okay, thank you both for your interview.
Thank you.
Wow, sounds like chess runs in their family.
I know. Congratulations again, Max and Winston. Here's Ethan with a highlight from the boys' basketball season.
Boys basketball has produced many exciting games this year, and arguably the most memorable was the game versus Dudley. The boys traveled to Dudley to play the Titans, and we'll skip right to the end for this one, as it was an exciting finish. With 1.2 seconds left, Evan Rembrino gets fouled, but is not called as a shooting foul, definitely a controversial call. Since the double bonus was in place due to the amount of Dudley fouls, Evan would go to the line with 2 shots. Evan would drain the first one, causing the need for an offensive rebound for the second one, followed by a quick basket. However, his second free throw would just miss the rim, and so Dudley would just need to successfully inbound the ball to win. This Dudley foul gave Jack Richard 2 free throws. Jack made the first one, then the second one, sending the game to overtime. Overtime would just go as all Eagles fans expected. The boys played like we know they can and secured a win in Sawyer. Final score, 65-57. The boys are now 7-7 and are taking on Marlborough next. Keep it up, boys.
Thanks, Ethan, for the update.
Here's Sam with all about the book fair.
Hi, I'm Sam, and if you haven't noticed, the Scholastic Book Fair is here. It's located in the hallway across from the gym. The weekend hours are on Saturday, February 6th, from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. The evening hours will be on Tuesday the 9th from 5 to 7 p.m. Also that night, there will be a meet and greet with Mr. Bates and Mrs. Temple, plus story time and craft making. The proceeds of the book fair benefit enrichment activities. These enrichment programs include bringing someone in to talk, like the Signature Project or the African Drumming Concert, as well as funding for field trips and books for teachers' classrooms. The theme this year is Feeling Groovy, and the slogan is Peace, Love, and Books. This seems to refer to the hippie movement of the 1960s, when there was a lot of tie-dye shirts, peace signs, and use of the word groovy. None of us lived during the 60s, but you can read a book about it. The other day, the Scholastic truck came to the front door loaded with big rolling metal cases filled with books and other supplies, like the ever-popular finger pointers and wacky erasers. Parent volunteers swooped in and set it all up in the hallway. It takes about 4 hours to move the books around and set up the tables for books, trinkets, and cash registers. Thank you, parents. Teachers, you can put your wish list books aside for students or parents to purchase for your classroom. Each day, volunteers call Scholastic and tell them what books they need for the next day. And each morning, another volunteer goes to the Scholastic warehouse in Clinton and picks up all the needed books. This way, they make sure all the trending books stay on the shelves. Happy shopping and happy reading.
Thanks, Sam. I hope they have some scary stories to choose from.
Yeah, I saw a couple of interesting books as I walked past the other day. Here's Will and Eli.
A few weeks ago was Spirit Day because the Patriots won the divisional against Kansas City Chiefs, and they went on to the AFC Championship.
Many people wore Pats apparel such as hats, jerseys, and other memorabilia.
My favorite player is Edelman, so my favorite jersey number to see is number 11, and I saw quite a few of those.
Thank you to all who wore Pats apparel.
Unfortunately, it wasn't enough the Patriots lost, but in typical Patriots style, they kept us on the edge of our seats until the final seconds.
Since football season is already over for many Pats fans, it's time to root for
the Sawyer
Eagles.
Well, it was a tough season for the Patriots. We had a lot of injuries and controversies this season, but still managed to be one of the top teams. Too bad we couldn't go all the way.
Yeah, maybe next year. Here's Eli and Will with the movie review.
On a planet 140,000 miles from Earth, one unfortunate Mark Watney, played by Matt Damon, got left behind and was presumed dead after a fierce storm.
However, Watney ends up surviving. Now he has to use his smarts and ingenuity to stay alive until NASA can figure out how to bring him home.
Mark's biggest challenge is not aliens, but the grim and unpredictable nature of outer space. But as Mark states, Mars will come to my fear and botany powers. He manages to grow his own food and survive until his former crew comes back for him.
Over a period of several years, squeezed into 2 hours, 24 minutes, Matt Damon somehow makes being the only person on a planet comedic. I can see why they nominated The Martian for the Best Picture at the Academy Awards.
Well then, Eli, would you give a 2 thumbs up?
I sure would you?
Of course I do.
What a great movie.
I haven't seen it yet, but it sounds good. Here's Grace.
I want to congratulate Girl Scout Troop 30214 for their great accomplishment of being in the final stage of the Kitten Care Silver Group project. I bet that many of you are wondering what the Kitten Care project is, so I'm here to tell you. The Girl Scouts are putting together care baskets to give to local shelters for new kitten foster parents. As you may have seen in the Sawyer lobby, there was a bin for used towels to be included in the care baskets. They welcomed towels in any shape, size, or color, including beach towels, washcloths, and even baby blankets. Many students with old towels they didn't use anymore donated it to the Kitten Care Project. Nice work, Troop 30214. What a great project for students to help out with, and for those adorable kittens just waiting to be adopted.
Aw, how cute are those?
I want to adopt them all. Nice job, Troop 30214.
Well, that's our show. Take care, everyone.
Yes, remember to work hard and to be kind to each other.
We'll leave you with this.